Good morning.
6:37, June 11th. We got out of camp 5 minutes late, but all in all, not bad.
Yes. It was a good campsite. The last gut hook comment was pretty old. The one about the deer leg in the trail, and then previous ones were about a juvenile bear and all that. But we rolled in, and not too long after us, Slow Jam and Crawl came in. I wish I had my camera, my phone charging in the tent, so I didn't get a picture of them. They started in the Shennies as well, April 24th, I think. And they have the right idea, man. They are taking their time. They are enjoying life. But they were there, and then a gentleman named Suds, not Sudson Subman, but a different Suds, he came in later. So we were all there, and it was a great place to tent. 1312 point something something. We are going to the road to meet Larry and Cathy, and then we're gonna try a 20. The weather is amazing.
That's perfect.
Yes. Maybe
65 degrees, 60
yes.
degrees, I don't know.
I mean, puffies were employed this morning. So hopefully it's gonna be a much milder day, and we'll see if we can pull that 20.
Look at you looking at us looking at you.
Hi there, big ears.
Cheers, bud.
Good morning to our wonderful trail angels, Cathy and Larry.
Good morning.
These two are hikers, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
How long have you been hiking?
Maybe about 15 years.
Yeah.
And what, have you done a lot of the AT?
We've done the entire Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey. We've done the Shenandoahs, the Triple
Crown.
Crown.
Wonderful.
Wow.
We've climbed, what is it, Katahdin, and
The
we've
Whites.
done, and the Whites. We've done.
Okay, well, you've
multiple
done all the
times.
fun parts, so you don't really have to do anymore.
Oh no, there's a lot more fun.
Are you considering it through?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody write comments, encourage Cathy and Larry to take that leap of faith. But they are
Scared to death.
they are new trail angels who have hit the ground running. We have sandwiches that they brought us so kindly. They have all this water when they meet us. Tea. They did shopping for us. We can't tell you how much we appreciate you all.
Well, we love your videos.
Oh,
really.
thank you.
You're inspiring us.
And they have given us so much intel, like the water snakes yesterday. I knew what to look for and avoid. It was fabulous. So they're going to slack us. We're going to maybe do a 20. So I guess I better stop talking and start walking. What do you think? We are coming up what Larry referred to as a head wall. We didn't know what that was.
We do now.
This is a head wall. I mean, there's steps. It's not a big deal. But we climbed up. Oh, that's a little too far. We climbed up a good bit. We're about 3 miles in, and we should be getting pretty close to Crater Lake. Ooh,
Oofta.
oofta. But yeah, so if you're wondering what a head wall is, this is it. I mean, that's the lake down there. The comments for the overviews were that they were really overgrown and you couldn't see anything. We're not sure. I mean, I think that's the actual Crater Lake trail, which, you know, we don't have time to go hiking miles off, but that may be all we see the lake. I don't know. We'll see when we get up here. Maybe there'll be a view. We just stopped for a break at 5 miles. Somebody in the back of the bus is not getting enough to eat, and I can't seem to convince them that they need to be consuming more calories, but he just ate part of a sandwich that Cathy gave us, and it was amazing, so that'll give him some fuel. But seriously, I don't think Rich realizes how many calories he's burning, and we need to up his intake for sure, because you're really only eating about the same as me, and you're a much bigger guy than I am, so.
Too big. That's the point.
No, well, you know, somebody reply in the comments that slow weight loss is better than fast. But anyway, the trail's been not too bad. You know, there'll be rocky sections, but for me, I find them easier because there's usually places I can put my feet. And the boulders are not, they're smoother. Of course, we're getting ready to come up on yet another Rattlesnake Mountain. Ugh. So tired of rattlesnakes. Can't we come up on elk and deer and bear? But anyway, it's 15 miles to that shelter. It could be a long shot, but we're going to give it our best. Thoughts?
15 miles and a bottle of rum.
Oh, there he goes again. Well, we're doing a little climbing again. This may be Rattlesnake Mountain. I have to look. This was indeed Rattlesnake Mountain. We do not see any rattlesnakes, and I'm not sad about that. And we had a nice view, which I just filmed. Yeah, we can see pretty far. It's a little hazy. Oh, there is? Cool. Yeah, we just popped out a little over 7 miles. Up. Looks like himself is taking a rest. Yep, it's a pretty one. We've been doing a lot of this kind of, I mean, we'll go down and it'll be more like a regular rocky trail, but then when we're up here high, we're getting on these big flat rocks that are kind of fun. We'll probably stop and eat lunch at 10 because I'll be halfway. That is a way to Brank Road Shelter. It is 0.2 and we would do it, but we don't really need anything from the shelter. And we have miles to go, so.
Miles to go.
Well, this is not a bad view for lunch. So we're a little over 10 miles in. And I think we're gonna find a rock. It doesn't have a snake on it. Oh, look how pretty that is. I'm so excited. Thank you, Cathy and Larry. We have gorgeous sandwiches, a gorgeous view, chips, cold tea. Man. This is platinum blazing hiking for sure. We have arrived at Culver Gap. If we didn't have the help of Cathy and Larry, we would probably be attempting our first hitch to go into town and resupply. But we gotta cross this busy road and get back on trail. We looked down that busy road and there was a gas station not very far at all. So if you needed to get just a few things, you could probably do it at the gas station. We didn't go that way because, like I said, I have a liter of water, he has a half, and there's water in 3 miles. We passed the Sunrise Mountain parking lot, and there was a porta potty there. Heads up for anybody who needs it. Now we've been kind of just walking through a pine needle forest. It's getting a little rocky now. We will be going up 670 feet to the Culver Fire Tower, which according to Gut Hook is locked. So we will just be walking past it. Hopefully that'll be the last big climb of the day.
Amazing.
This is Cody.
Okay.
And look who we found. Hi.
You never know what you're going to find in the woods.
You never know what you're going to find in the woods. Yes. Well, we are so happy to see you, and lunch was amazing. You saved our lives. Okay, so these guys are in a competition. Ham radio operators. You never know what you're going to see on the AT. There we go.
Yeah, I see the blades.
How cool is that? Well, we hope you win. All that and a good view. Yeah, I would imagine this is a really good place for ham radio, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, and there was a fire tower. It's locked, so we're not going to try to go up. Roadkill, wave kiddo. Thanks for hiking with us. She is off to Mosey, so she's got another 9 miles to go. Well, that was really fun. We got to hike with Roadkill for, gosh, a couple of miles and get to know a little more about her. She is a really sweet kid. And then we came up to the Sunset Pavilion and Cathy and Larry were there with Gatorade and iced tea. And it was wonderful. And now they're going to meet us at the shelter in 3.4 miles. We're actually a little chilly after the break. This weather is so much better than the heat wave that we had before. Trail is great. I mean, you get some rocks and you get some climbs, but nothing that's unreasonable. And we get so many nice views in New Jersey. Wow, that last little bit of trail, when you're coming into mile 20, it was a little rocky. It's trying to get a little better. We're hoping that it will smooth out a little bit. 20 is, I mean, it's doable for us, but it's still, you know, about all we want. But this is a little better than what we were on before. You can at least find places to put your feet. Just real quick, this is where we set up our tent. We were sitting there visiting with Cathy and Larry, and all of a sudden Rich looked and it was gonna rain. So we scooted out and they scooted out. But yeah, this is where the tenting is. This is the shelter. I think it's one of the older shelters. Privy's over there. Probably see it through the woods. There's a picnic table, and that's where we're going to eat. And then after that, we're going to be getting horizontal real fast. Let's check this out. Looks like there's water in it. Yes, there is. And a bear box, which is always handy. So that's it. Hi there.
June 11th, Friday.
6:10. We did 20 miles today.
Yeah.
And we actually got to the shelter at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Of course, thanks to Larry and Cathy letting us, light pack.
Right. Got up early this morning. It was just barely getting daylight because we had to hike a mile to meet them to offload some of our crap.
Yes, but it was a nice, easy mile, thankfully.
Right. And they gifted us
Sorry, I'm looking around. I can't remember the name of the shelter.
pretty nice deli sandwiches.
They were
and some chips for today, and gave us some iced tea and some water. They're really nice. They're doing a great great job of trail angeling.
Yes.
That's a term.
Yes.
But
and met us and surprised us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. we were supposed to be meeting him at a parking lot
At the
sunrise sunset pavilion, and we were just hiking along, and all of a sudden we saw this dog that we thought was really cute. Cody?
Yeah, I'm talking the dog.
And then here they come. So they were out there hiking with some friends, and then they met us at the pavilion, and at that point we had run into Roadkill, and so they gave her some Gatorade, and they gave
they did some trail
anybody
magic
that came up
there.
yeah
So good for them.
yeah. And when we left there, we got to hike with Roadkill for a little while, and
It's good to get to know her a little bit, but she's gone.
Yeah, so
She's
going to Mosey's.
We'll never see her again.
Yeah, she's like, you should come to Mosey's. I think, no, 20 is plenty.
Yeah.
But we had some great views. I mean, where we ate lunch was fabulous. We really like that about New Jersey. You'll just be going along, and there'll be awesome views for a long time.
Yeah.
And the rocks, I mean, I know I said it today, the rocks are different. They're not as hard for me.
They're friendlier in New Jersey.
I like those big, long, flat rocks that you can just walk along. I like those rocks.
So we're not doing the wrap up in the tent because we're the only people at the shelter.
Yeah.
So we're sitting at a picnic table.
I mean, it's an older
Feeling
shelter.
pretty bougie sitting at a picnic table.
And there's a bear box.
That too. And
which is pretty awesome.
Pink Privy.
Which we have not seen yet. But yeah, a lot of people I think at this point either go to the next shelter because there's not guaranteed water here. There happens to be water sitting over on the bear box.
There's water cache. Yeah.
But it's an older shelter. So I think that's why a lot of people move on. But yeah,
we feel pretty good. My feet hurt like the devil. And of course, you know, the tax for the day and the old arthritis in the body won't happen until tonight, till I go lay down in bed, and then the old wide world of sports thing, the thrill of victory, 20 miles of agony of defeat, trying to go to sleep without your body, trying to seek its revenge.
Yeah, but tomorrow is like 15 into Unionville, and
decisions will be made at that point. The weather's going to be really great the next 3-4 days.
So we'd like to keep hiking, but if anybody's too beat up, we may have to not do that. So we'll see. That's all I got.
Yeah, I need to go. I need to go get horizontal because I'm tired.
Yeah, my dogs are barking.
They're howling. They got a damn symphony going on down there.
Indeed.
All right.
As always, thanks for watching.
See you, kids.